Bringing you back to another episode of It's Hard.
I'm tired.
We got
this. Welcome back.
Welcome back, Denise Clagg.
And Crystal Brown.
And we are here today live at, well, not live, but live. Yeah,
live for us.
We're here. Yeah, we're live for us today. We're here at my office in Brunswick, Ohio. I work for Cleveland Home Title. I am a sales rep for Cleveland Home Title. I've been with the company for 11 years. It'll be 12 years this year. Oh my gosh, it'll be 12 years this year.
Wow. Good for you.
Yeah, thanks. Actually been in the real estate title insurance life for probably about 21 years. Yeah, I've been doing this for a while. What about you?
That's incredible. Yeah.
Talk a little bit
So
about
I am with Cross Country Mortgage. So I am, my official title, I guess you'd say, is a mortgage loan originator, which means I help residential families buy their home. So yeah. I've been doing it, a little over 2 years. So background was public service for almost a decade and transitioned into loan origination. So it's been really good. It's been a good blessing for our family with being present now.
Yeah. So is that what brought you into it?
It is. Yeah. So when I worked for the county, I loved what I did. I got to serve people and help them out of some tough situations. But I felt like I was giving my best to my job and to the community. And then my family was getting what was left of me.
Mm-hmm.
And our kids were starting into the middle school era, which, brings about the extracurriculars.
And the fun attitudes.
Oh my gosh. Johnny was just telling me last night when he took one of our kids, I won't name her, but to basketball last night, and he's like, she had middle school attitude last night, and so we're navigating that. If you have insight on how you do that successfully, let me know. But yeah, so it was like I needed to find a way to have professional Crystal where I can make a difference and I could have that outlet for me, but also find a way to still be there for the family and get the kids where they needed to be.
Right.
So trying to balance that, and so this opportunity. Tony and I prayed about it for many, many months and this opportunity presented itself, I should say, and it's been pretty amazing.
Yeah.
How about you? So you got started in title just a few years ago now.
Just a couple.
So how did that start for you?
I was a single mom for a long time. I think like 16 years before I met my husband. And
Lucky guy.
I know, right? So I started out at Ohio Savings. I was in the note library, and I kind of worked myself up to funding and warehouse and all that stuff, auditing. And then one day, I was actually posting for another job at Ohio Savings, and my one girlfriend said, "Hey, we're going out to a happy hour with, some people from the title company. Did you want to come?" Which, first of all, I didn't even know that Ohio Savings at the time had a title company or really what it did, because I was not part of that. And I said, sure, I'll go. And, my son's with his dad tonight. So I went. And the next day I was offered a job. George Melmoff, George, you know who you are, called me and said, do you want a job? We want you to work for us. So I started doing that at Ohio Savings. And I was actually a national sales rep. So I worked not locally at all. I worked all over everywhere else in this country besides Ohio, which is kind of ironic, Ohio Savings. But at the time, Ohio Savings was the 5th largest wholesale lender in the country. Isn't that crazy? Small little bank here in Cleveland, Ohio. Yeah. And it just went from there. I lost my job in 2008 when the OTF came in, and the whole mortgage meltdown happened. That was super fun. Single mom, just bought a house and lost my job. It was really crazy. Yeah. So fast forward to today. I am, like I said, I've been with Cleveland Home Title it'll be 12 years this year. That's nuts. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Yeah, I've been doing a lot in this industry. It's fun.
Yeah. Isn't it amazing though, like how we think we know what we want for our next steps. And then, we start kind of going down that pathway, and then it's like, oh, no, that's not where you're quite supposed to be.
Right.
Because I was similar. Like when I was working for the county, I'm like, okay, well, I need more flexibility. And so I thought the next best thing was I just need to move up to that next position.
Right.
And so I started looking for opportunities outside of that county. And actually, there was one I was interviewing for it, and it was like, I don't know, ridiculous, an hour and 20-minute drive one way. But I would get a little bit more
That's long.
flexibility with the schedule, but I was willing to sacrifice the drive time, thinking like this will be better for us. And how badly I wanted that opportunity. And then it ended up not working out. And then feeling disappointed, like, gosh, this is what I wanted, or this is what I thought I wanted. And then learning about this other opportunity that I'm in now, and how much better it is, and what I didn't have to sacrifice.
Right.
It's just pretty incredible how it all works out.
Yeah. Isn't it?
Yeah.
Isn't it crazy?
It is. Like,
and you
those
think
close
you're like
steps.
hopeless. I mean, that was the biggest thing for me is I
Yeah.
thought that I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. What am I going to do? I'm raising a, child at the time. And Colin
Mhm.
was, oh my gosh, I don't even know how old Colin was. I think he was like 9. I think
Wow.
he was 9.
So much pressure that you were
Yeah.
under.
Yeah.
And look at you handling it well, overcoming it.
Overcoming, that's the biggest thing.
Yes.
That's the biggest thing.
Mhm.
Is no matter what kind of challenges are thrown ahead of you, ladies, you know that you can overcome it. Just
Absolutely.
keeping your head to the ground and
Don't let
Pushing through.
not letting the circumstances affect you.
right.
Right. There's so much that we can't control, but focusing on what we can and our gratitude and
Which
in
is
that moment.
which is very hard. It's very, very, very difficult
Mhm.
sometimes where you're just like, but you gotta push through because
You do.
that's what we do as women, right?
We do. Yep.